are live again for another week. It's good to have you back here on Creator Breakfast Live. Bit of a slightly later start today, a shorter show. Finishing on regular time, heading on over to Niman Live straight after, as usual. So hope everyone's had a great week. And that song's still fading out. Song. It's got a long, slow fade. Let's jump in and see who's here today. I hope everyone's had a great week. Before the stream, hanging in the chat, the likes of, let's see if all this is working today. Off on YouTube, Twix is here. Jerry's here as well. Good morning. Kevin Hawthorne in the house. Now, these are the ones I can highlight. There's some that have come in earlier that I don't have in my list. Monique's here as well. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Oh, Larry, Home Rapid Repairs here as well. I had extra time to prepare my snacks. That's right. You need that preparation time. Eileen Smith is here as well. Welcome. Creative Classroom. It does appear that Chantel is incognito. She might be having a nap. And Doug's starting late. I can nap a little longer. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't spoken. I spoke to Chantel earlier today. So I don't know what's happening. There we go. Coming in the chat. So yeah, hope everyone's had a great week. Got a few news items to touch on today. Nothing as lengthy as last week's. Last week's there was a big topic around some of the new upcoming shorts features. A couple of stories are still shorts related this week, which is amazing. Yeah, we can only guess. So let's yeah, that music's working. So let's just pull that back to the background. Hopefully that's very soft. Let me know if it is too loud. Yeah, it's all good. Hope everyone, as I said, I've said that 5 times already. Hope everyone's had a great week. It's just been all business. I had a busy week at my day job this week. So let's see what we've got to talk about today. We're going to get right into it. Oh, music can't hear it, so I've had too soft today. I can't hear it either. But after last week, I sort of pulled it back a bit more. There we go. I might be a bit soft myself. Let me vocalize a little bit more. That could be me. Chantel's had a crazy busy week as well. Look at that. If the music were loud, it would overpower. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, you got to find that mix. Sometimes I'm not always hearing that mix. I might have actually turned myself down a little bit in the headphones. When I first jumped on the cans, they were a little loud for me. But I need to turn them up so I get a better idea of what's going on. All right. Okay. We're going to jump right into some of the things. I think we're going to start with the headline on the thumbnail today. Talk about shorts thumbnails. That's probably been the biggest topic of the week. So I wanted to start with the biggest topic of the week and then bookmark it with the other topic that I put on the thumbnail, which is about something about posts, which some in the chat might know about because it was a bit of a discussion yesterday, I think, on Nick Niman's Discord. All right. If I can find the right folder. Okay, we're jumping straight into it today. We're not mucking around. By the way, let me come back. By the way, if you've got any questions for me anytime, drop a Q in front of them in the chat so I know it's a question for me. I don't know why I forgot to say that today. Okay, we're going to jump back into the overview, the slide section. We're going to start with the shorts thumbnail customization, or what you can do. Currently, all you can do in regards to selecting a thumbnail is to select the frame on mobile. So you would either create or upload a finished a YouTube short to your phone and then upload it to YouTube. And then when you get to the final part where you put in the title and everything, you can pick a frame to be the thumbnail. And that's all you can do. But YouTube put an interesting thing on Creator Insider, and it was like a bit of a, there's an update on shorts, thumbnails for shorts. Oh, update. That means there's something's going on. But nothing really is going on. They're not making any sort of major changes, although in the video they didn't announce this, but in other articles that they put out, the other discussions, they talked about, here from Threads, an example, Matt Navarro is talking about YouTube is testing the capacity to edit your thumbnails after it's been uploaded, so that you get the ability to, okay, maybe you picked a frame, but maybe you want to change it to a different frame. So you may be able to adjust that after upload instead of doing it at upload, which should be maybe handy for people who do it through desktop. They might still have to go to their phone to select that, I would imagine, knowing YouTube. We don't have any details on that yet. And also the possibility of adding text and filters to the thumbnail frame that you select. So this is sort of what some other platforms do when they allow you to select the frame. They also allowed you to sometimes put some text or other filters, or maybe an image or something on that particular thumbnail frame. So for now, we still can't upload like a fully designed thumbnail. There are workarounds, but it is tricky. I actually did it on a recent YouTube short myself, but I don't I just leave it as part of the short, unfortunately. But there is a workaround where if you can go into the trim tool in YouTube and trim that section off, if you put it at the beginning or the end of your short. I find that doesn't work for me. I get this notification that says you can't trim because it's a short, but other channels are able to do so. It's a bit of a weird thing going on. It could be based on how you've uploaded the video or something like that. I'm really not sure. So maybe if you upload from desktop, you can trim it, but maybe not if you do it via a mobile. So I don't know. That came up as I was commenting on vidIQ's video they put out the other day, where they were sort of covering the same news. And I said, well, I can't trim. They said, well, we can trim. I'm like, okay, whatever. So there's that. So basically there's that, and an article that this one actually links to, which I'm not going to pull up, but basically it's talking about the fact that they're saying that, there's an update, but it's not really a substantial update. It's just like, this is something to think about. But in all that, they're still saying that they are open to consider fully customized thumbnails like we have with horizontal content. So it's just that they're not sold on it yet, because they say, well, all the views are coming from, or the majority of views come from the shorts feed, where thumbnails aren't necessary, where people don't see them. And there's proof that certain types of channels, particular how-to channels like mine, different things like that, where if they're doing a short, they can very much be found in search, like later down the track after the initial launch. And I've seen that on my channel, that majority of my views on my shorts are actually from search rather than from the shorts feed. So that's interesting. And so the thumbnail becomes more important when it's appearing in a search, even if it stays vertical, which is fine with me, as long as it's something that you can actually pick to maximize your ability to win the click. Because you still got to win the click and search. Did I have any other screens for that particular topic? No, I did not. All right. One other thing they talked about on this week's Creator Insider video was one of those shorts tools that we talked about last week, which is the text-to-speech. Now, that's actually available now on Android. I have seen it on my Android. It's not on iPhone. It's only on Android right now. And as you know, they'll test it on one. Once it's ready, they'll get it over onto the other. And this time, it's testing first on Android. And so I've actually seen this and played with it. It's a bit, the voices are a bit clunky. You only get a choice of 4 voices. I think 2 male, 2 female. I think if I from memory, I think they're all US, North American accents. I think from memory. I don't think there's like any like English or anything like that, but there's only like 4 voices. So there's not a lot of choice, and they seem to go rather quick. So I'm not sure if that's like because shorts are, fast and snappy, but we shall see. We'll see in time. I think the feature's a bit clunky. I think we can do better in other tools. Get it all made and uploaded to shorts, in my opinion. Okay, we're going to jump back from that for a second. I just want to see what's happening in the chat here before we get too far on those first 2 topics, because they're sort of related because they were both mentioned in this week's Creator Insider. And remember, let's make sure we put things up. Put the things up. Was any info on the blue screen problem this week? IT blackout question. I don't think I haven't heard that it's affected YouTube all that much. Nothing that I've seen. Social media platforms tend to have their own custom sort of things, and you'd think YouTube are using Google services and not some third-party service that's associated with Microsoft. So it's a big deal for airlines and banks and different places. So hopefully they get all the fixes rolled out to all the individual machines that are out there still with the BSD. Blue screen of death. It could take another 5 years. How long did ABC testing or test and compare take for them to develop? As you mentioned. Joe says, I'm not a conspiracy person, but I think YouTube not allowing thumbnails for shorts is because it could destroy the platform. Ooh, big explosions. It could be something to do with the BSD. What's it called again? Cloud. It was cloud something. I've even forgotten the name. They've been mentioning on the news all day. Let's see what else we got. Question: you have to pay for Twitter to live stream now? Yeah, you got to have a premium account to now live stream on Twitter. I've never really. I've probably tested it once or twice, but I have never really gone into live streaming on Twitter or X, as they say. I still calling it Twitter. But that's something. I think it happened like about a week ago. It just sort of stopped. I can't trim mine because it's a short. I get that same message. We have to test it to see if we can edit it with the update. I had a bit of back and forth in the comments on the vidIQ video with I'm assuming it was Rob at vidIQ. I was saying he was because he mentioned that process in the video, and I'm like, it says that you can't trim because it's a short. He goes, I can trim. I'm like, okay. I believe you. Okay, that's a question in the chat. Edit it with an upload on desktop. Yeah, I'm going to try next time I do it, because it's been a while since I've done like an upload a short on my desktop. I usually, even if I create it in Final Cut, I'll send it to my phone and upload on the phone so I can select that. Well, that's the problem. If you want to select the frame, you have to upload it on the mobile, but then you can't trim it. So I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works for vidIQ, if that's the thing that they do, because they'd have to upload it on a phone as well, and then be able to go back and trim it. Maybe it's a timing thing. Maybe I'm going to do it like immediately. Some testing needs to be done. Okay. Oh, creative class just doing some testing. Yeah, the voices are pretty. I don't know. I wasn't happy with them. Like the voices themselves were okay, but they were. You could definitely tell, but that's not an issue because even the ones on TikTok you can sort of tell, because they're either the default ones that everybody uses, so you know, or they're robotic in some way. Exactly my point. So how are some channels allowed to trim and some aren't? That's my question. I think maybe it's a channel thing. Maybe they have extra perks. Maybe get extra perks when you have over 1 million subscribers. I don't know. How to resource channels get more shorts views from search? Absolutely. I can attest to that. Chantel says Doug still needs to hit the flight skull. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I was banking on 2 things, and that one was that I would run into. I'm still hoping to run into some flight specials just to make it like more affordable. That hasn't happened yet, and my tax return wasn't quite as much as I thought, so I haven't been able to put as much towards it from that particular feed, unfortunately. So still working on it. I still got an amount tucked away, of course, for it. And, you know, I've got a month and a few weeks. How many years? It's been about 6 weeks away. You know, I'll make it happen. That's CrowdStrike. You know, I keep thinking of Cloudflare, Counter-Strike. You know, like combinations of words. Where are we? Oh, it just moved on me. The chat moved. They did. It wasn't so much the internet. It was just the computers that were connected to the internet that were running the particular type of Windows applications that they were supposed to be securing, because they're like a cybersecurity company. So instead of keeping things secure, they took the individual machines down. So if you knew what the problem was quickly, then you could get around and fix each computer individually one at a time, which is labor intensive. It takes time, and that's why there's probably going to be issues for a few days, because there's a lot of machines that need updating to boot them into safe mode and edit, or get them somehow online to get the patch. You know, there's a few different things that they can do there. Jerry says, I just checked on trimming shorts. I can trim anything uploaded on desktop, but for shorts uploaded from mobile, all the video edit features are grayed out, disabled. Yeah, that's what I'm finding when it comes to shorts. Okay, if you upload on your phone and immediately get on desktop, as it ends, you get it before it does all its checks and balances and goes, oh, this is a short, we shouldn't allow trimming. Get in before that. So it's like, boom. Next short, I'm going to do that, because last short, I didn't even bother because I thought that I couldn't. So I just left it. And so then when I went back to check it after vidIQ's video, I couldn't do anything. So I'm like, yeah, I think that's the technique. Get in quick, upload, and bang, get on desktop. As soon as you see it there, try and trim. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I need to test it though, because I don't want to be like doing a tutorial and go, oh, but then when I'm trying to record it, it's like, it's not working. I want to be able to do it a couple of times. So I'm going to have to come up with a few shorts to use as test beds. So yes. Absolutely. So yeah, bit of work. Oh well, I've got a few days to work on that one. Got a couple of video ideas in the works. I just need to get a little bit more action going there. All right, let's jump back. I've got a few more things to cover. I think we're up to this one. Is that the one? Yeah, we did that one. All right. This is one I'm not attributing it to anywhere. I've come across this myself, but you can see sort of in this short that I took a screenshot of. There's like see that microphone? This is a channel that talks about some like studio audio production or something like that. They were just randomly in my shorts feed, but they've got this little, see that little microphone? It's a little sticker. It's like a shopping sticker, And I hadn't seen that before. I don't know if that was announced anywhere or if this is a trial. Let me know if you've heard of this one before in Shorts. But you can see, that there's basically the microphone. I don't know if he's actually talking about the microphone in the short, but he's put that on there as a shopping, and it's even coming up with the Australian dollar price to, like, it's converted it on the fly in the short, so I know how much it is if I want to buy it, and I guess I could technically tap on it and buy it, which I didn't try. I should have tried that, just to tap on it and see where it takes me. But I thought that was something interesting. I just wanted to point out, share in regards to the microphone there, and being like a product sticker. It was like customized to the product, so like a little bit different to having the tag show up in the bottom sort of left hand area of the short, which I've seen before, a little shopping bag. So yeah, I think that might be something that's getting experimented with, because I don't recall seeing any news or discussion about an experiment or that feature being rolled out. All right. Just as a recap from last week, this is from my community post from 4 days ago. YouTube confirmed fixing the revenue reporting problem that they had like about a week and a half ago. So that's been fixed. Oh, excuse me. And the business emails have returned. Business emails are back on desktop, so it was a bug after all. Some discussion, and I haven't sort of got a confirmation as to whether they even were on mobile in the first place. I know they weren't showing up on mobile still last time I looked, but I'm going to look really, really quickly. I'm going to pull it up and have a look, so I can probably get there in a few seconds. Channel, about page. Yeah, still not showing on mobile, but I don't think it was showing on mobile. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that, because I'm not 100% sure. But on desktop, where we always expected it to be on the About page, it is back and appearing. No issues there. And as discussed in Nick Dimmon's VIP chat on his Discord server, we discovered here, you can see my channel on the left there. Instead of the community, it says posts. Now, that's a lot fewer letters, so I can understand why they would change it from community to posts. But you can see on some channels, like my mobile channel, it still says community. So I think that's something that they're maybe in the process of rolling out. I've had no announcements on that, but a slight change. And I know a while ago they changed the shopping tab to store, but store is shorter than shopping. So I think they're just trying to come up with more succinct words to make the menu look a little bit more pleasing, not be big and clunky, and have to like slide, especially on mobile, you have to slide across left and right to see all the menu options at the top of the channel page. So that's something interesting as well. So be on the lookout for that. Let me know in the chat if your channel, if you can see whether it says on your homepage, if it says posts. Now you can look on desktop or mobile. I found the same on both. Desktop and mobile on my channel. Mine says posts. When I took this screenshot yesterday, it said community on my mobile channel. So that is something interesting as well. So I'm going to jump back to there and also jump back into the chat. Yeah, so we'll do some testing on the thumbnail issue for sure. Doug, you're going to ruin it for vidIQ and Jenny Hoyas. Well, they seem to be able to manage to do it. So let's see. Question: the IT problem, if the computer is turned off before CrowdStrike hit, when it turned back on the Windows computer, would it be wise to turn it on without plugging into the internet? Well, if it was off, it wouldn't have received the update that caused the problem. And so they would have revoked that update, so it's no longer be pushed out. So I don't think it would be a problem if that particular computer was off at the time that the push happened and the issue was happened, because they've obviously fixed the bug or patched the bug, so it should no longer be rolling out to new machines. So I don't think it would be a problem. Just my understanding of it anyway. Amazing Yacht Destinations in the house. Good evening. Good evening. Chantel still says community on both channels. Yes, interesting. Still says community. Oh, I haven't checked today. Like, I was just on my channel. I didn't even look. Yeah, it'll be up. Yeah, mine still. Yeah, mine still definitely posts as in that screenshot. So yeah, I think it's something that they're either testing or they're just rolling out one channel at a time. Maybe literally one channel. No. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I think it's like it's only been spotted on a handful of channels. So yeah, it's interesting. Can we talk about Chantel going to Vid Summit? I don't know. Can we talk about that? I know there was some mention on X Twitter. I think Chantel might have announced that. I'm assuming we can talk about that. But yeah, apparently so. Still says community. Is mobile posts and PC community? On mine, I'm seeing posts on both ends for me. I can check. Let me open up another YouTube tab over here, and I'll just double check my desktop. Yeah, view channel, Doug. That's how you do it. And yeah, still it says posts, and I will show you. I'll actually show you because that's something I can do. I thought I took that off. There we go. You can see it says posts there. My cursor is. Sort of there. So yeah, it's showing up. Chantel is American. Oh my goodness. Plot twist. Yeah, both still say community. Yeah, I think it's at channel level. They changed some. Maybe it depends on the number of tabs you have. Like I don't know. I don't think it would. Like if you have a lot of menus, like you have memberships and store and everything, then it's going to shorten it to posts. Maybe if you don't have everything, they leave it as community. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just making stuff up. But it's been we've seen it in the wild. It's on my channel, so it's something to be aware of. So if you see that, then do not be alarmed. I keep pushing back updates. Yeah, it's like do not update my Windows. I don't think it's a device-driven thing. I think it's on a channel level because mine's the same on both devices. Would be great if she does Vid Summit double breakfast show live at Vid Summit. That's wild. It could be organised though. It could be organised. An in-person live stream. Just have to figure out how that would work technologically. You know what I could probably use if I took my iPad. I could switch on the iPad and do multi-camera of a couple of iPhones. Yeah, it's probably doable. Just like a ghetto live stream. Okay, nobody else has had posts. There we go. Channel level. Yeah. I'll check on like a per channel basis. Absolutely. So yeah, something new. So it's like it was only noticed, I think, in the last 24 hours. It sort of somebody mentioned it on the Discord. I can't remember who it was. Let me have a look. Somebody on Discord mentioned it. Mobile Adventures, welcome to the stream, by the way. So no, none of my channels have it. Yeah, I must be an early adopter, or I'm part of a. Sometimes I just pick channels randomly for betas. Like I've had the experiment beta for the community chat rules for however many years, and still marked as an experiment. Not every channel has it. So we shall see. I'm just opening up. I'm just trying to open up Discord, but it's taking forever to open. I can't even move that. It's sitting right on top of my eCam screen. It's like not the best place. Not the best place at all. I like community better anyway. Yeah, community sort of gives you a better idea. Like I understand from a space perspective why they might go with posts, and if you take into account the community, because community. Maybe they don't want to confuse with the community spaces that they've been testing. Maybe they might just shorten the community post to posts, because posts are a thing, and then have spaces, community spaces. Maybe there'll be community posts and community spaces, and they'll put posts and spaces on the menu because they don't want to take up all that space. I don't know. I'm just speculating on that one. Okay, now I am. Okay. We're bringing it up. Might have been Hybrid Steels. Hybrid Steel came across it first. Or was it Paul Dixon? It was Paul Dixon, I think. It was one and only Paul Dixon, who's probably lurking in the chat. I don't know. Yeah, somebody brought up. There was a few of us in the chat, and we were going back and forth and dropping screenshots. So yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, definitely probably won't be. Well, yeah, it just depends. I don't know. Well, I haven't got my flights booked yet, so there's some level of flexibility. I could, if I fly out Saturday, I would still be there Saturday morning, because flying out isn't usually until the afternoon, evening, depending on the flights. So you never know. Depends. If I fly out Friday, because Friday would be the earliest. Last year I stayed till the following Tuesday, so because I had some work stuff on as well. But that sort of kicked in on Friday, so it was like work-related things from Friday afternoon until Tuesday. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, Paul. Well, he's not incognito. Let's see. It does a little bit, yeah. Like I understand, like the feeling, like community is like more of a I want to embrace the community. It's like family, sort of like next to family. It's like whereas post is like just posting on Twitter, I'm posting on X, I'm posting on Instagram, I'm posting on YouTube, it's just like a function. It's a function. But if you follow their theme, you've got videos, shorts, live. It's all formats of content formats, videos, shorts, live, playlists, posts. And then it breaks once you get up to like towards the memberships and shopping and stuff. There we go. Confirmed. Aisha's Beauty Buzz, welcome to the stream. Says I really need help. Okay. really need help? Well, drop your question in the chat. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, it's not quite coming through. We'll wait for that response. That's not a problem. And while we're waiting on that response, let's take a look at what's coming up very, very soon, in 30 minutes, in fact. If I can find it, here it is. And Nick Nimmin live, 9 a.m. Eastern. Nick Nimmin live. I'm sure Dee will be there as well. If you've got YouTube questions, that's the place to be. Drop your questions to get an answer. There'll be a form in the comment section of Nick's stream where you can drop those questions, and they will get through them during the several hours of stream fun and games that go on Nimmin Live. As far as I'm aware, there's no other streams on today. I did think that Andrew Can's stream was going to be on today, but it was on yesterday, so I got the day wrong. So that was on yesterday, where he had the guy from Opus Clip on. So I thought that was today. I was going to add it, and then I realised that it already happened. So no other streams that I am aware of. And don't forget that next week, well, not next week, on Sunday, tomorrow, Chantel will be going live, 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 9 a.m. Monday morning here, down under. All goes well with internet and CloudStrike and all that sort of stuff. And I will be live same time next week, same bat time, same bat channel, as always. So, yeah. Yeah, we're sort of missing that the Dee and Daniel the channel review stream they used to do over on StreamYard. No longer happening. They didn't renew that contract, which is unfortunate. But hoping and praying for a bit of a revamp. Maybe they'll show up on a different channel. I don't know, but if there's another channel out there that would like to have them on board to talk all things YouTube, present a game show, have fun, give away prizes and more, then make sure to reach out to the boys. That's interesting that when you look at my channel, you see community, because I look at my channel and see posts. So yeah, so let me do that screenshot again. I still got it there. You can see this, I'm just on desktop here. Let me get over there. So right there between playlists and memberships. So let me see if I can, I think the test would be for me to maybe go to, say, another channel and look at their channel page. Okay, I'm seeing posts on Andrew Cans. That was, because it was A, so it was easy. Let's just jump on, maybe buy me a coffee. They don't have either. Okay, that's okay. I'm seeing posts on Chantel's channel. That's interesting. Maybe this is viewer based. This is odd. Okay. Who else is in here? Let me go. Why have I lost? I know why. Because it's not Creator Classroom, it's the Creator Classroom. I'm looking for it in the C's and it's not there. Also says posts. Interesting. We're learning something here. This is like testing on the fly. I'm seeing posts on everybody's channel who has a community tab. Shall we save the day? It says post for me. So this is interesting. Maybe it's a viewer-based. Maybe it's a viewer-based setting, a viewer-based rollout. Nick Nimmin. Let's check Nick Nimmin. Says post for me. There we go. Yeah, let's keep scrolling up. Who else? Eileen Smith in the chat is posts as well for me. So yes, it's interesting. This is maybe it's viewer based, but I didn't see it when I looked at my other channel. But that's when I was logged in as my other channel. So that's interesting. Now I'm getting messages from. I'm sure this is related. I guess Chantel sent me her screenshot that says community still. So yes, I believe you. So yes, interesting. So it seems to me like it's a possibly a viewer setting. What if I go and look at my gaming channel that I had? Not my gaming channel, my mobile channel. I don't have a gaming. Oh, I had a gaming channel years ago. Where are we? D. So many channels in my subscription feed. Oh yeah, I see posts on my gaming channel, on my mobile channel. I did it again. The reason why on my screenshot it said community is because I went over, I was logged in as my mobile channel and I didn't see it. So it must be based on the viewing channel, not the actual channel itself. So it's like a display thing, not a channel setting thing or a channel based rollout. I think it's just to do with the rollout because I think eventually they'll have everything uniform. Maybe they're just doing it as a test. They're just testing with random viewers to see how they react. If they still click the same way, if they still interact with it the same way or less or more often. I think the Tube Spanner should have them on board. I agree. I think that could be something that might happen. Being mentioned on X now. Yeah. Well, they're not getting back on StreamYard. The contract isn't being renewed. Nick and Dee were talking a little bit about it in the last week's show, so it's definitely not happening on StreamYard. Yes, it's my viewing account. It's my Doug Hewson YT that I'm looking at. I'll check some channels. Now I can change my login real quick. I'm going to change it to my base channel. Just my random channel, and it says community. There we go. It is to do. If I go to my channel, it says community. Yep, it's definitely a viewer-based setting. The way they're rolling it out, at least, it's going to be. If you're a viewer and you've been given that, then you're going to see all channels with posts instead of community. That's what I think's happened. Oh, hope you didn't hear that. It probably came through. That probably came through. Video auto played on a channel I was sitting on. Apologies. Understand that Daniel needs a separate contract for his hair. Still negotiating. That could be true. Definitely viewer based. Okay. Live stream consultant says, "Good morning, Doug. I hear you and Chantel will be at VidSummit this year. Woohoo!" Yeah. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. Did TubeSpinner have an outage the other day? I went to someone's bio TubeSpinner and the page was down. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe someone can chime in. I haven't tried using any TubeSpinner features since last weekend. I haven't been on YouTube that much in the last week. Well, I've been watching videos, but not doing creative stuff so much. Okay. Oh, that wasn't for me. Okay. Cool. You know, it's time for that certain thing that we like to do towards the end of the show. And let's drop it here.
It's the last call.
It's the last call. It's the last chance to drop your questions, make any comments you like before we wrap things up. Get ready to head on over to Nick Dimmon's channel for Nimmin Live. Get your YouTube questions answered here, aka Nick and D Nimmin, answering whatever YouTube creator related question you have, whether it's about how to grow, how to get subscribers, how to YouTube strategy, how to monetize, all those things and more. So make sure you tune in for that. If you stick around in my chat and we finish up here, you'll automatically end up in that chat.
Someone just bought Doug a coffee.
And somebody just bought me a coffee. And I should have read it while it's on the screen, but here it is on. I had a notification on my phone as well. Hang on, I got to read it from here. It was from Home Rapid Repair. Larry has dropped it. It says, Doug comes to America. Absolutely. I'm there. I am there. Thank you so much for the support and helping me inch my way. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. And computer, turn chat light yellow. Okay. There we go. That means that we've got a coffee. A coffee has been received. Thank you so much. The last call, yes. Gotta drop them all. For Doug had one. Had to end up posting a screenshot for them because no one I knew seemed to have a video on how to access advanced features. Thank you, Alexa. Yeah, I got a couple of videos on that as well. I got the one on covering the whole advanced, basic, intermediate, advanced features and what that entails. I'm actually thinking of doing a follow-up one. There was one where I did about losing advanced features where YouTube were revoking. They're still doing that to channels with inadequate emailed explanations. I've talked about it on the stream a while ago. But I'm going to be doing a video. I've come up with this video idea today where I'm going to go through and talk about what features you will need advanced features for, like be able to post links in your description and pin comments and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to actually produce a video that goes through that list and talks about if you want to do this, you're going to need advanced features. And we can break that up because there's stuff that gets enabled by intermediate features and stuff that you get off the bat as soon as you sign up for a channel, and you automatically get that basic features level, which is like the starter level. Then you verify your channel, you get intermediate, and then channel history. And
someone just bought Doug a coffee.
Somebody just bought me a coffee. I got to refresh my page. That was up so quick I couldn't read it. It's Live Stream Consultants, little USD to help you sort out the flights to the States for Vid Summit. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. And it certainly helps coming through Buy Me a Coffee, because if it comes through Super Chats, then they're not only at this, how YouTube pays out. Anything from this month gets paid out, about this time next month. I think we're coming up, like, what's today, 20th? Yeah. So they're about to roll out payments for last month. So, all that fun stuff. So, that's where Buy Me a Coffee comes in handy. that rolls out a lot quicker, so we can do the things we need to do with it when we need to do it. So awesome, I do appreciate that. Couldn't find it. Maybe shows on stream. I knew there was a question. I was looking for. I saw a Q out of the corner of my eye. What is the title of the video about advanced features? Okay, let's go have a look. It was like framed towards new creators, because it was like knowing, you know, all the different things. Scroll back. It was from last year, I think. That's the one about advanced features being revoked. So it was before that. Gee, where is it? Where is it? Oh, that was 2 years ago. Unlock all the features. YouTube's new feature eligibility settings. I can't even say it. Oh, let's pull it up on the screenshot. Let's get rid of that last call. So it's let's draw on it, shall we? So it's this one. I'll post the link too. Why not just get a link? That'd be the way to go. Post the link. It's got 48,000 views, so it, you know, it's helping some people, hopefully. And I can post it there. Hopefully that works. Did that work, or do I have to go do it elsewhere? I don't know if that worked. Let's post it. No, it didn't like me posting it via a Social Stream Ninja, so I will post it there. There we go. Oh, let's get back to the camera. Oh, Chantel's already shared it. After all that, I should have looked. There we go. Yeah, probably because I don't have the actual word advanced features in it, because I talk about like feature eligibility. So it was like I think I was covering all the levels and more like an overview at the time. And it was pretty new on YouTube at the time when they sort of started. There it is. Thank you, Alexa, again. Snap. Yeah. I should have realized you were going to post it. I should have realized. Oh, so good. So yeah. We never heard from Aisha as to what she needed help with. We're running out of time. We're going to be heading over to Nick's stream starting in 11 minutes from now. So, oh no, Frankie's here. Right, I was binge watching Cobra Kai. Well, it's understandable, Cobra Kai. Daniel-san. Cobra Kai. What is this? They're really up to like season 6 now. Something crazy. Over now on Netflix, I believe. But remember, it started off as a YouTube original. If you don't count, you know, the movies, Karate Kid movies. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for joining me. It was a shorter stream today. So we want to make sure that we get refreshed, have a coffee, and get on over to Nick's stream, and hopefully see Nick and Dee doing their thing. I got my job that I have to do, so I got to get ready for that as well. So I want to thank you. I'll see you next week. Probably back to like the full length show. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me every week here. And hi to Shark Scrapper too. I've just seen pop up in the chat, but I'll highlight a few comments as we close. So until next time, catch you later.